Wildlife in Delaware, that's the topic. I'm Larry Menti. Welcome back to the Delaware Way. To talk about it, John Harrod of the Delaware Nature Society is also manager of the Russel Peterson Wildlife Refuge and DuPont Environmental Education Center. So where is the center, by the way?
Well, the center is right on the Wilmington riverfront at the end of the river walk that people enjoy daily.
And it's huge.
Yeah, 212 acres of freshwater tidal marsh. And for Delaware, that's a unique habitat. We don't have too many of those.
So when you go, what can you see?
Well, on any given day, you can see bald eagles, ospreys, American beavers, deer, wonderful birds, lots of cool fish.
So all things that are indigenous to Delaware?
Yes, like that habitat you can find there, yes.
And are you promising I'll see that?
I don't promise it, but I'm guaranteeing you'll see something and you'll have a great time.
What about, I guess families come, right?
Yes.
So for children?
Yeah, the site is free for families and individuals to visit from dawn to dusk. The refuge is open with a boardwalk and a pond. And then the education center is open Tuesday through Sunday. And every day that we're open, we have programs such as at 2 o'clock. We give children and families nets, try to catch tadpoles, minnows, little insects, all sorts of stuff in the water. Just let them have fun and explore. And it's not just for kids. Adults can have fun too.
And can you spend a day there?
Is
there enough to do?
I think so, but I am biased.
Yeah.
But,
tell me what a day would be. Aside from catching the minnows and the tadpoles, it'd be exploring, right?
Yeah, we have a quarter-mile boardwalk around a pond. So we have some people actually come out there and exercise and run loops around the boardwalk. Some who will just sit on a bench with binoculars and look for birds all day. So visit our environmental center, look at some of the exhibits.
This much land on the waterfront.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty valuable. It's difficult to get that much land. Is it protected by the state?
Yeah, it's not going to be developed any more than it is, and it's going to be there in perpetuity.
And who funds this?
Well, part of the land is owned by, or most of it, the Riverfront Development Corporation, who operates the Chase Center in the riverfront. They built the site, the building, in order to help revitalize the riverfront, which is their mission, and they've contracted the Delaware Nature Society to operate it and bring life to it, make it exciting, do the fun programs that we do, like canoeing and hikes and birding and things like that.
Oh, nice. So that's what I was getting at. So
yeah.
When you go to the refuge, it's not just to see the animals. You can have fun beyond that.
Yes, so some things you just drop in and do, something like a canoe trip at set times, so you have to register ahead of time. We don't run them all day, every day, but if you're there on the right day or you plan ahead, we could certainly take you canoeing. Well,
to plan ahead, I would have to know about it. How would I find information?
Well, our website, www.delnature.org. We have a whole page just on our site, and it lists the programs that we have available.
And can I sign up on the site for these?
You can sign up online. Or by calling. Our telephone number is 302-656-1490.
And as our population grows and as development grows, it seems like we're seeing more of these animals, not just at refuges, but in our backyards. Bears are showing up, coyotes are showing up. We're having all of these animals coming into neighborhoods. First of all, I want to ask you about that phenomenon since you study these animals. And secondly, do you take these animals once they're spotted in neighborhoods?
We don't participate in animal control activities. That would be something that the state takes care of.
No, somebody else would take care of that, but I'm asking about where they end up.
Those animals that you've mentioned aren't necessarily use marshland as their habitat. So bears aren't in Delaware anyways, but if they were, they wouldn't be relocated to our refuge. And coyotes, same thing, they're more dry land animals, so they'd be taken to a more appropriate spot. But we do have visitors who say, I found a snapping turtle crossing the road, will you take it? And we say, yes, we'll gladly release that into the marsh. It loves the marsh, and that's where it finds its food.
Oh, that's nice. And so, tell me one more time, give me the information exactly, just because as we're wrapping up and people want to come with their family, where they can find you, where they can find information, and where they can especially sign up for the activities.
Yeah, so we can be found on the Wilmington riverfront at the end of the river walk. You can drive there or walk there. Our website is delnature.org. Our telephone number is 302-656-1490. And by calling or checking the web, you can find out about our programs and activities and sign up for them.
Delaware has no bears, huh?
No.
Wow, that's another benefit of living in Delaware, no bears.
Yes, it is.
John, thank you
It was a
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. John Harrod of the Delaware Nature Society. He's also manager of the Russel Peterson Wildlife Refuge and DuPont Environmental Education Center. When we come back, a place to go zip lining in Delaware. It's called Go Ape when the Delaware Way continues.